Hello friends, welcome to Blackboard Tutorials. Today we are going to discuss a very basic concept of calculus called limit of a function. This limit of a function laid a foundation for a calculus. As we know that calculus is the study of functions. Calculus is the study of values of functions when independent variable is changing. So in calculus, this limit of a function plays very important role. So what do you mean by limit of a function? This can be illustrated by using this figure. Look at this figure. We are having a polygon and a circle. So this polygon is inscribed in a circle. So now area of this polygon is less than area of circle. But what happens if we increase the number of sides of the polygon? If number of sides of the polygon are increased, the area of polygon will be larger, again larger as we goes on increasing the number of sides. But it is always less than area of circle. So though we increase, suppose n be the number of sides of the polygon, if we increase the number of sides of the polygon, suppose n is tending to infinity. So read this as n is tending to infinity, means it is going on increasing. If the number of sides are increased, the area of polygon will again less than area of circle. But this area is approaching to the area of polygon is approaching to area of circle. But it is never equal to area of circle. So this is the limit of a function. That means limit of area of polygon will be area of circle, but it is never equal to area of circle. So this is the concept of limit of a function. Now suppose we are given a function f of x and we are asked to find the limit of function f of x at x is equal to a. Suppose we are having a function f of x and we are asked to find limit at x is equal to a. So this can be written as limit x tends to a f of x is equal to what? So this will be explained as when we are tending to a, from the numbers less than a, from the numbers greater than a. So x is approaching to a from both the sides. So from left hand side it is denoted by a minus. Here x is approaching to a from right hand side. Okay. So if the values of x is approaching to a, what is the value of function f of x where this value of f of x is approaching? That value is called the limit. That value is called the, suppose this is the graph of function f of x and now we are approaching to a from left hand side, then the value is approaching to, the value of function f of x is approaching to this value. In the same way, when we are approaching from right hand side to a, the value of function is approaching to the same point. Okay, so at this point, suppose this is value L, then this value is called as limit of the function. Okay, this is the concept of limit of a function. Again, what we will do, we know a very famous example of a function. Suppose f of x is equal to x square, that is the square function. Suppose f of x is equal to x square is the square function. We know the graph of square function is like this. Okay, so this is the function f of x is equal to x square. And suppose you are asked to find limit of this function at x is equal to 0. Means we are finding the limit of function at x is equal to 0. That means what is asked? We have asked limit x tends to 0, what is x square? This value is asked. So don't write direct the value of x is equal to 0 into the function. The meaning of limit is when we are approaching to 0 from left hand side, when we are approaching to 0 from right hand side, what is the function value approaching? Where the function value is approaching, now tell me. When we are approaching to 0 from left hand side and from right hand side, the value of function f of x is equal to x square is approaching to which value? It is approaching to value 0. So this limit can be written as limit x tends to 0 f of x is equal to limit x tends to 0 f of x is x square, and when we are approaching to 0, the value of function f of x is equal to x square is approaching to which value? This also approaching to value 0. So this 0 is called limit of function f of x is equal to x square at x is equal to 0. So if this limit is existing and it is equal to 0, this has the meaning our function f when we are approaching to 0 from left, this is called left hand limit. When we are approaching to 0, this value or this limit is what? 0. We are approaching to 0. Okay, function value is approaching to 0. Similarly, right hand limit will be denoted by when x is tending to 0 plus, this sign indicates we are approaching from left from right. So this limit is also given limit x tends to 0 plus f of x, and from right hand side what is the function value? It is also 0. So means left hand limit and right hand limit both are equal, and this equal value is simply written as limit x tends to 0 f of x. So now no need to write the symbol minus and plus because both are having the same value. Then we say that this limit exists, and that common value is called limit. Okay, that common value is called limit of function. It is called limit of a function. Okay, so this is the concept of limit of a function. Suppose there is a case, suppose left hand limit also exists and right hand limit also exists, but both are different. Means left hand limit and right hand limit both exist, but they are not equal. At suppose x is equal to a, then we say that limit x tends to a f of x does not exist. Okay, it does not exist at x is equal to a. So means if limit is to be existed, then left hand limit and right hand limit should be equal, and that equal value is denoted by this. So this is called a limit of a function. So finally we can say that the limit the limit of function the limit of function f of x at x is equal to a is denoted by limit x tends to a f of x, and suppose this value is L, then L is called limit of the function. So what does it mean? It means we are approaching to a from both sides. If we are approaching to both sides from to a, then the value of function f of x is approaching to a. The value of f of x is approaching to L, then this L is called limit of the function. So thanks for watching this. Please do subscribe the Blackboard tutorial channel. Thanks for watching.